What's going on YouTube? It is Luke Waters back again in the YouTube video, and today we are hopefully going to be finally fixing my girlfriend's Grand Prix. Those of you guys who do not know, I've been chasing a misfire in this car for the last, what feels like 6 months. I've done new spark plugs, new spark plug wires, fuel filter, and just for some reason I cannot get this thing to stop misfiring. It's intermittent at idle and at about half throttle. Sorry if I sound a little sick, I have a little sinus congestion going on today. But today we're gonna check the coils and the coil ground and the ICM today. And I figured I'd bring you guys along. I haven't made any videos of this car yet, so it's got a lot of work that needs done to it, so this will be a small series of fixing up my girlfriend's car. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay, so here's your coil packs. There's your ICM. Let's get this thing off. It's just that easy. So I did notice the ground was actually not very tight. The connection looks fine, the wiring looks fine. I am going to clean that little silver piece off when I put it back together and make sure that surface is clean as well, so it has a good good ground. There's a big clump of dirt. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a big clump of dirt I found in there. That will cause a short too, so we're going to get that all cleaned up. But for now, we're going to get the coils off and test them. Okay, now we've got the ICM and the coils on the table. These bolts are very fragile, so be very, very careful. I am using I don't know how well you can read that. It is a 7/32 to take these off. Tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, it is so freaking cold outside. Doesn't look too dirty. Got a little bit of dirt down in here we could probably clean off, and along here we can clean off. This piece actually doesn't look terrible, but we'll get all that stuff sanded off because that stuff's on there pretty good. But now that we got the coils exposed, here is how you check for your ohms. By the way, the camera lens on my phone broke, so hopefully everything looks okay when I go to edit and record. Now what you want to see on your secondaries, these are your secondaries. Those are your primaries. So on the secondaries, you want to see around 6 ohms. It's good. Never mind, leaving it flat's the way to do it. Leave it nice and flat. Stick her down in there. Okay, let's try this again. Let's see if we get a different reading here. 0, 0. Okay, good. Good. 0, 0. Okay. We have confirmed the coils are good. So what we're going to do now is take this guy and get it all nice and super clean. And how you do that is with some sandpaper. Get all the coils actually cleaned as well. I'm going to clean them all by hand so they look nice. And clean that ground off, clean the surface of that, and let's pray this fixes my issue. So I just made an alarming discovery. There was water inside here. Not good. So I went ahead, blew it out, dried it up. Now we're gonna go clean the ground under the hood, get that, make sure that's all dry. Make sure that connection as well is all dry. I don't know, she did hit a puddle, so I'm gonna spray my waters in here. Let's hope that fixes our issue here. A little bit of brake part cleaner to clean it up. We're gonna reassemble this thing backwards, like this. Tell you what, man, someone's sending nearby. Someone's revving it. I heard like someone doing a pull. Wish I was out driving my race car right now. Too cold and too salty for that. It was very loose earlier, which is weird. You need any ICM bracket? Or ICM, I should say. that on there. Remember the order. It goes 1 4, 2 5, and 3 6. Got the screws as well. My pocket, but I forgot my socket. It's like 10 degrees outside. So I'm out here in a hoodie. With a sinus infection. I'm smart. You know what the worst part about winter is? When it's super cold out, you don't realize you got snot hanging on your nose. People look at you weird. You know? Is it proper code to tell somebody when you have snot hanging out your nose? I think so. A little bit of air. That's all you need. Funny enough, this was loose too. I wonder if this was the problem the whole time. It'd be great if it was. Like I said, don't tighten this too much too. Easy to break. Ground wire's on. That's all on. Pump wire time. This by heart, so I'm gonna make this look super easy. You ready? 1, 3, 5, 4. Last but not least, number 6. Pound her down. There we go. I hate these design of terminals. Stupid, stupid, stupid design. Let's fire it up. My camera is literally frozen. Cold. Cold, cold, cold. Let's see if this fixed our issue here. Fingers freaking crossed. Still starting a little. Nope. No check engine light yet, but it definitely started rough. Everything's tight. Camera meant to warm up, but we'll see where we're at. So clean and shiny. Let's move this here lanyard out of the way so we can test drive the Grand Prix and see how it do. Fires right up like a beauty. Like I said earlier in this video, I'm sorry if the quality is subpar with the broken camera lens. I don't know what in the world happened. I was at work, whipped out my camera. Next thing I know, the lens is completely shattered, so I'm sure the camera itself has a lot of dirt on it, so I'm gonna do my best editing skills wise to make this video look as clean as possible. I think it's already safe to say before I get out of the driveway that this did not fix my issue. I mean, it seems to be running okay. I'm not sure if that's just because the check engine light's cleared. It's running okay. I hate winter so much. These bumpy roads in this neighborhood is enough to make me lose my mind. See if we get a misfire here at half throttle. Right there, right there. I mean, there's a check engine light. Still got a miss. Oh man, this thing just can't get itself to run correctly. So I guess I'm gonna end the video here at this lovely church parking lot, and I kind of want to let it sit and idle for a minute and see what it does after I did a pull, because the check engine light is off. I feel like it runs better, but I don't know if that's just because I reset the battery it's running better, but it definitely seems to be happier than what it was. So I don't know. I think next I'm gonna check the crankshaft position sensor. I'm not doing that today because it's super cold outside. But this thing also needs lower intake manifold gaskets. That'll be coming soon. This whole car needs a plethora of work. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Feel free to subscribe. And if you learned something today, good. Testing the coil packs is pretty easy to do, and cleaning off the ICM is always something you need to check when you're having some sort of inconsistent misfire. As always, this has been Luke Waters, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Piece of crap car.